Utah has no shortage of deserts, and most people think there's nothing out here. But when you start looking, what you find may surprise you. We are going to track down two amazing places in the West Deserts of Utah that you might not know about. Hey everybody, what's up? Well, it's my favorite day of the week. It's Adventure Day, and I'm out looking for some stuff I've never seen before. We're not too far away from the town of Wendover, and you might have noticed we're not too far away from the Salt Flats. So there's a little back road that goes from the Salt Flats over to Wendover, and there's something special hidden on the mountain right over here. We're gonna go look at it, so let's get to it. So this is the Danger Cave. So just a little baby hike and we'll be there. In 1937, archaeologist Robert Heiser crawled through a small opening in the face of this cliff, giving the cave its first name, the Hands and Knees Cave. In 1941, E.R. Smith began the first extensive excavation of this cave. The work ended suddenly when a large rock broke free from the cliff face, barely missing the workers. No one was injured in the incident, but it led to the abandonment of the project and a new name for the cave, the Danger Cave. So I think that's the large rock that almost got the excavation party. That's how this cave got its name, Danger. There's still a lot of stuff in there. Hard hats. See if you can see those hard hats. There's the sign. There's some hard hats. This cave holds evidence of man dating back approximately 12,000 years. There are 7 distinct layers of artifacts from different time periods. This cave is basically an ancient time capsule, revealing clues to the lives of ancient man. Designated as Utah's first state monument and on the National Register of Historic Places, you can take a tour of this cave and another nearby cave with ancient rock art. Tours are limited, so plan accordingly if you want to see inside the cave. But there's a camera right there pointed at us. Wait, say hi to the camera. So this is pretty cool, some old history. Too bad we can't go in. I'll have to check and see if there's a way you can get in there. or if you have to be a scientist or what. But you can see this from the freeway if you really look for it when you're coming to Wendover. And we're still technically in Utah. We haven't quite hit the border yet. So I would fly around my drone a little bit, but it won't let me fly right here. I don't know if I'm too close to the airport or if it's something else. But yeah, I don't blame him for calling it the danger cave. If that rock almost fell on me, I would call this a danger cave too. It came from right up there. Hopefully we make it. Okay, I knew that one would be quick, but it's pretty cool, so I wanted to come see it. It's always interesting to see what the ancient ones were doing. Okay, so now I've got another place that I've always wanted to see. It's also in Utah, right by the border. So we'll be there in a little while. Shouldn't take long for you guys to get there, but it might take me a minute to get there. So I'll see you sometime on our way there and once we get there. All right, I made it through Wendover. Now we're headed south out into the desert. We gotta follow Highway 93 for a minute, and then we'll get to our turn, and then we should be pretty close to our next destination. Let's go look. Last time I came out this way, I seen some Mustangs. Hopefully we see some Mustangs today. That'd make for a nice day. Cut, hold the video. I want to let you know we are having a giveaway for channel members. Become a member before Christmas Eve and you could win. Just click on the join button down below and help fuel the next adventure and become a part of our off-road family. And if you're on an iPhone, you might have to go to your computer, your laptop, because for some reason it doesn't show up on your iPhone. So hit that join button, become a member, and you'll be entered in the giveaway this Christmas Eve. All right, we're not quite there yet. It's just over that way a little bit, but I spotted something out in the desert and I want to go look at it. There's no road, so I'm hoofing it. But it looks like an abandoned vehicle. We're almost there. I want you guys to see how squishy this ground is. It's kind of killing my legs. That's crazy. It looks dry, but it feels just like mud almost. All right, we made it. That was a little bit further than I thought it was. But it looks like a burned up Suburban. And somebody's taken a Sawzall to it and tried to make it into a convertible. They gave up right there. But my guess, just with the rims, I think it's probably a 90s, early 90s Suburban. But it definitely burned up. I wonder if they drove it out here and got stuck and caught on fire, or if they just brought it out here and lit it on fire. Huh. It's probably not a VIN number anymore. Yeah, it would have been right there. Okay, we've seen that disaster. Now let's go look at what I'm really out here to look at. You guys should enjoy this. That's pretty cool. We just got to get back to Hercules. He's clear over there. So I was following Google on my way out here, and it said right about here is the border of Nevada and Utah. Nevada with the burnt car, Utah with the bird refuge. We have to walk the plank to get there. Welcome to Blue Lake. I see a fishy. I see a couple of them. Blue Lake is a geothermal warm spring. It stays at an average temperature of 70 degrees year-round. Well, that's like the sketchiest dock I've ever seen. I don't even dare go out there. It also is right next to the Utah Test and Bombing Range, and right on the edge of the salt flats. But the strangest thing about this oasis in the desert, and is what it's most popular for, scuba diving. This lake is 60 feet deep and a perfect place to learn the sport.
You can either put your regular or your snorkeler. You guys excited?
Yes, I want to get under there.
And there they go. What a cool place to learn how to scuba dive. The ducks are coming over. Like, what the heck's all those bubbles about? Since I didn't bring my scuba gear, and I don't know how to scuba dive, we'll put the camera down there and see if we can see any fishes. Well, here comes the scary part. Putting the camera in the water. Hopefully it's still watertight. So this place is kind of easy to find. It has 1.5 signs to get you there. The full sign is on the highway, and then your second sign is a half a sign. And then once you get down by the lake, there is no sign until you find the parking lot. But it was easy to find with Google. She led me right here. We found our Mustangs. Got 3 of them. That one looks like a little colt. Anybody gonna look up? Gosh, it kind of feels like those are the same ones I seen last time. But they have a baby now. There was a bunch more on the other side of the hill. They're all munching. It's dinner time. Well, I don't think I have enough time to show you the other thing we're gonna go look at. So we're gonna have to save it for later. Maybe next time. We'll see. The days are just way too short in the wintertime. Seems like you just get started on an adventure, bam, the sun's going down. But soon, we're almost to the winter solstice and the days will start getting longer. This winter, well, I can't even call it a winter. This extended fall is officially about over. Officially calendar-wise in my book. I'm gonna get out of here before these invisible jets find me, because this lake we went to is right by the Utah test range, which is right next to Dugway, which is Utah's Area 51. But they've been flying around me for a minute. I can't see them, but I can hear them. So I know they're here. Let's get out of here before they get us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.